2006 Scion Xa. We are doing a timing chain job plus water pump. The water pump's a plus because it has to come off. See the timing chain, the timing cover goes around it and cracks right there, so you gotta pull the water pump. When you put it on top of the center, it's the 0. But the mark right there, the crank pulley will have its mark right there. The cams have a mark right there and a mark right there, and then this mark. Both pointing up. That's the power steering pump. I just loosened it from that bolt, and I just loosened it maybe like 3 turns and pushed it out of the way. Alternator came out completely out of the way. Whoa. Weird ass YouTube commercials. Anyways, cover comes off, 2 hoses in the back, spark plugs, ignition coils. The VVT solenoid, I just moved it to the side. Right now I'm gonna put rags over here, the engine mount, and the belts. That's the pulley for the water pump. Drain your coolant. Make sure you have a jack under there, and then play with your jack up and down. That's gonna give you a lot of space and access so that you can hit the bolts with your electric impacts and make a cake. Other than that, right now I have a bunch of 10 and 12 millimeter bolts all around the case that I had to pull off so that it can come out, and then we can start taking off the tensioner and the chains, and if there's any idler or anything else around there, maybe the guides, if it has guides. We'll see when we get the kit. Okay, timing chain on, sprockets, worked all the timing cover bolts. I did replace the seal for the crank pulley. Also right under that is another seal on the other side of it for the oil pump, and under the pump, under the water pump, there's another O-ring seal on top of this. Okay, the gasket itself in the back, there is no gasket, but it has line marks for the cover to the casing of the engine, so put gasket maker on that. Okay, I believe these were, the sprockets were 47 foot-pounds. Okay, I've already spun it around like 7 times and everything, and it's all good and tight. I think I'm just on the loose point of it right now, but I need to tighten up the power steering, and then I'm gonna put on the engine mount, and then start getting ready to put on the alternator, the pulley, the crank pulley, and what else do I have? That's the engine mounts. That's the alternator, the valve cover, got a new valve cover, gasket, pulley, and the crank sensor at the bottom. And do coolant and oil, and start the sucker up. Alright guys, mark your bolts. Don't forget the power steering bolt, you loosen that up. Yeah, sounds perfect. Make sure you pull them out so the belt can be nice and tight. And now I'm going to put the rest of the cover on. As you can see up there, I got the coolant on there. So this is just leftover residue. I just did the oil change. So. Alright, there you go. Thank That was me. Oh, that was him. Freaking out. I think that was my boss over there. I swear I thought it was something from the car. I was like, what? No! And now I'm letting it warm up. I have the heater on at full blast so it can burp the coolant system out. I need to get myself an air coolant pressure depressurizer kit. Those are awesome and so worth it. But they are pretty pricey. Okay, so bolts are all connected. Everything is on. Perfect. Still burping out. Now check engine light, and it is getting nice and warm. Awesome. Okay, we are unracking the vehicle now. I'm going to be able to pull it out real quick. Have to rack up another vehicle. A little bit of burp, not that much though. So far everything sounds great. And it feels nice and warm. Now check engine light. Okay, yeah, that works. So far so good. Barely has any gas. It should be warming up pretty good already. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out, put it in a different rack, probably in front of that door, and open that up so I can finish cooling out and burping up. Now bring another car in. But this one's all set.